Hello and welcome to Kayla's Creation. My name is Kayla Hess and I'm so excited to get to show you today how to make a burlap mesh wreath. This is one of my favorite kinds of wreaths to make, so I hope you learn a lot today. Like I said earlier, this is a 20-inch wreath work form. On this one, there's usually 6 twist ties in the middle, so you want to make sure you've got all of those. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got all of those. And then on the outside, there are 10. So make sure you've got all of those to begin with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we've got all of those on here, and there's 2 twist ties per tie. And once in a while, there'll just be one. And if that happens, you can always use a pipe cleaner. Just twist the pipe cleaner there, and that can take the place of one of your twist ties. So I'm going to lay these back down so that I'm able to start attaching my mesh to it, and my mesh doesn't get stuck to it. So to begin with, go ahead and grab your burlap mesh material. I'm going to unroll it a little ways. Make sure you have your tape measure as well. Okay. Go to the very next twist tie, open that up. Lay your burlap mesh in there. And twist it tightly. We've got all of our mesh on our wreath, and we've got the base of our wreath done. Now we're going to move on to the next step, and that's adding ribbon. And this is my favorite part. Let me tell you a little bit about it first before we start adding it so you know what to do. First off, when I pick my ribbon, I usually like to have at least 1 2.5 inch width ribbon. I prefer 2, but if all I can find that's going to match that wreath is 1, that's okay. But you want at least 1 2.5 inches so that it will cover a bigger space on the wreath. Then, if the rest are 1.5, that's fine. But like I said, I prefer to have 2. And then the other 2 or 3 are the 1.5 inch ribbons. And you always want to get wired ribbon, and the reason being is because then when they're on your wreath, if they get mushed up, and if you're shipping this to somebody or you're giving it to somebody and it's been handled a little bit, if the ribbon gets a little mushed up or something, it's wired. So all you have to do is smooth it out and it looks brand new. So it's much better to use wired than non-wired. So we've got this. Now to save time so you don't have to watch me cut and cut, I've already got the rest of the ribbon cut here. So we're good to go there. But as you can see, I've got little V's at the end of the ribbon, or dovetails, whatever you want to call it. And this just gives the ribbon a little bit nicer touch, more professional look, and sort of keeps it from threading as well too. So the way you're going to do that, you're going to take your ribbon, you're going to turn it, fold it in half. Then you're going to start from where you have the seam where it's folded, and you're going to cut down to the end of the ribbon. And you've got your V. That was a little bit crooked. Let me try that again. Like that. And you're going to do that on both ends. You fold it in half again. Start where the seam is and cut up to the end of the ribbon. And you've got your other V. This is what we've got so far. And it's really coming along. So we've got a few more things that we want to add to it to really make it pop before we're done. So let's go on to our next step. Okay. Now we're going to add a DecoFlex tubing. move this over here for right now. All right, we've got two different kinds right here. This one here is a burlap DecoFlex tubing. And this one here is just a regular DecoFlex tubing. So this one's really shiny, this one's not so much. There's about 30 yards in each of these packages. I've already used some of this, so it's not quite as full. But what we're gonna do, go ahead and take both of your tubing. And now for the last part of our wreath, and it's adding the wooden cross. So, first off, what we're gonna need to do is figure out where we want to put the cross on the wreath. I really enjoyed being here today with you and showing you how to make this burlap mesh wreath. It was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed it.